All right, it is 10:15 now. A local Oakland A's fan, super fan, so much team swag that he still has even more to show us, even though we've seen quite a bit already.
It has to be one of the only times that our photographer, Steve Garcia, walked into a room where he wasn't the biggest A's fan there.
Exactly.
Julissa Ortiz finished the trilogy of athletic skier earlier this morning.
You know, I love me a kooky collection, and this one is a cool kooky collection. It is all things A's from the Bash Brothers. I mean, how cool is that? Signed by Jose Canseco. You've got hundreds of bobbleheads that I've showed you. Then on this side, look at all of this. You've got uniforms, you've got more bobbleheads, you've got used mitts and gloves from the games. So cool. How about cleats, actual bases? But on this side, oh my goodness, some pretty impressive pieces part of this collection, including a uniform from the 1960s. All of this belongs to this kooky collector right here. Robb Roberts, good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
Oh my God, I am so loving all of this, and they all know I'm really not an A's fan, but I'm gonna play one right now. All right, so let's talk about this. This is an old one. I love that this is like no sleeves on this one. That's an old jersey.
Yeah, this is an old vest. So when Charlie Finley bought the A's, he bought them in their Kansas City, and they were trying. This is from the Kansas City A's, and he wanted to be anti-Yankees and make noise and stuff. So he went green and gold. This is the beginning of green and gold. This is one of the first uniforms. This is from the first year when they converted over.
Wow. And then, of course, you see a whole wall display of the evolution over the years. I mean, you've got some pretty impressive names here on this wall. Even some World Series jerseys on this wall.
Yeah, actually 2 game-used World Series. 1988 Bob Welch jersey up at the top. Wow. And rest in peace. He was an amazing A's, part of A's history. And then this is Dennis Eckersley. He didn't pitch much in the 1989 World Series, but that's his uniform that he wore. He pitched 1 game in that uniform.
Oh my gosh! And are these like the actual catchers equipment?
This is really cool. So I'm part of the left field bleachers crew. So this is Stephen Vogt's from his last year. This is his catcher's gear and his cleats and everything. I wore this out in the bleachers and on his last game, and there's a lot of pictures. I even got an MLB stuff, and yeah, that's his full uniform, catcher gear.
Cool. I can't help but notice these seats also from the Coliseum.
Yeah, absolutely. Even starting in the 80s. 70s, 80s, and then moving into after Mount Davis and the conversion over, and so 90s into today. So
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about this luggage right here. This is an actual suitcase from one of the players, and even the tickets.
Yeah, this is Billy North's suitcase. The player travel suitcases, and he had some memorabilia or paraphernalia in the suitcases when I opened it up, and so yeah, some of his luggage tags were in there. You can see his number was on the outside of it, but the actual tickets have his name and stuff on it.
That is incredible. Okay, I mean, you have so much, but is there any piece? Is there one other piece that you were like, I need to get my hands on that to add to the collection?
Well, I have this weird fascination with the Coliseum, so I would love as much Coliseum pieces as I could. And I'll be honest with you, this collection will be moving to my house. I have a beautiful bathroom. They can house a Coliseum trough from the bathroom. I've already got it set up. If I have the opportunity, that sucker's going to my house, and I'm putting that up.
We got to make that happen, people. Wait, I have to also mention this. This is so cool. This is actually one of the people that works there at the Coliseum.
He did, yeah. This is Hal the Hot Dog. Everybody knows, if you go to any game, you knew Hal the Hot Dog. He's not there this year, but he was very loud and fun and exciting, and he would walk around, and he's kind of an advocate now for the whole not moving. But yeah, this is an old 1960s hot dog vendor thing. But those are his cleats his shoes from when he sell. But yeah, he gave out cards and everything else. Hal was an attraction for sure.
That is so cool. Oh my goodness, Robb. It has been such a pleasure getting to know you and really seeing all of these pieces and learning, because we hear all these stories in the news recently about all the diehard A's fans, and now I can understand the passion after seeing all of this. So thank you so much for sharing this with us. Again, it is all things A's this morning. Back over to you.
His collection is incredible. And again, that sports memorabilia show taking place in Hayward. You can get all the details from our website, gooddaysacramento.com, under show info and today's date.